What's up, guys? This is Bruce with Bruce Mode, and first of all, I just wanted to take a moment to apologize for being gone for so long. You have no idea what's been going on in my life, partly because I haven't really been sharing a whole lot, so you're not to blame, but a lot's been going on. So either way, you know, the honest truth is, as far as Bruce Mode is concerned, I've been slacking some. You know, I got pretty comfortable for a while, and I made some mistakes in terms of Bruce Mode, and I took some time to just bullshit pretty much. For a long time before that period of time, I was grinding all the time, and I think that that nonstop grinding, and when I got to like a comfortable little position, I think I got too comfortable, and I just chilled out for a retarded long time. But I'm back, and today I decided that on this video, I wanted to go further than I ever did before. As far as so far in the videos, the things I've talked about was great quality content, but I didn't really give any kind of actionable advice or tips that you can use right now to start your online career. And so now I want to do that. And the topic I'm going to talk about in this video is exactly how you can sell a product, and let's be more specific, sell an informational product online before you've even created the product. Awesome, right? So I've broken it down into a few things, and the first one is to choose a niche that is profitable. Now, that part can be a little bit tricky sometimes. You know, it's there's three main niches, right? There's the health, wealth, and love aspect of, or atmosphere of the internet marketplace. And you can make products outside of those realms, I suppose, too. But those are the three big ones, the three main ones. So find the whatever direction that you want to go, or what your calling is, or what you enjoy doing, and figure out how you can share it, and figure out if people are actually buying that information. And so if they're not, then figure out what you can do that people are buying. And so you'll have to do a little bit of market research. There's no way around it. There's no quick fix or way to get past that. You have to do your homework. You have to figure out what it is that you can sell. Now, the next step is, once you've discovered what your niche is going to be, and you've discovered that it's profitable, you have to find or figure out a problem that you're able to solve. It's pretty simple. I don't know how else to simplify that. Figure out a problem related to your niche that you're able to solve. I'll give you an example real quick. So one of the companies that I work for is a dating company, and I'm currently working on a product to help teach the art of body language and how important it is in communication. So that's a very specific topic on that niche. And that's what I mean by figuring out what a problem is within that niche that you can help solve. Then you'll want to build a webinar registration page where you'll offer a free webinar about the problem and your solution. And obviously you'll want to detail on that page all the different things you're going to cover. Now, one thing I'd like to add to that, as far as building a webinar registration page, you can pay somebody to do that for you, or you can get a service or whatnot as well. I'm sure there are some free ones. I'm pretty sure I heard of some back in the day or whatever. I don't use them personally. Because the best solution that I've discovered is something called Lead Pages, and I did a whole blog post about Lead Pages that you can check out. I'll leave that link in the description for you to look at, where I really go in depth about Lead Pages and how great it is. And so Lead Pages, this is a prime example of how you can use Lead Pages. And if you're going to be in the whole internet marketing space and building your brand and all that, Lead Pages, I highly suggest it. Because you're definitely going to need to be able to create sales pages, landing pages, shopping cart pages, and the whole 9 yards. So Lead Pages, check it out. Check out my blog post. You can learn a little bit more about it and see if it's right for you. But either way, you'll want to build a webinar registration page and detail your free webinar, what you're covering, your solution, or not necessarily, obviously on the free page or whatever, you don't want to give away your solution right off the bat, but you want to tell them what you're going to go over and what solution you're going to tell them, you know what I mean? So the next thing you're going to have to do is promote that webinar. you're gonna have to do ads, Facebook ads, you can do banner ads, you can do social networks, advertise yourself through various like Facebook groups and whatnot, offer real value and kind of like throw in your little webinar for more information if they're interested. You can do your email lists if you already have a following or an email list, or if you have a YouTube channel, you can throw it on there. But I highly recommend that no matter where you're at, this is a step you're gonna have to do. And if you already have a following of some kind, or you already have an email list, well then you're already a little bit ahead of the game, and you can market them your webinar. And if you're not already doing this and you have a list or a following, then you really should do this. Basically, just to wrap up the whole promoting the webinar thing, I kind of want to just get you to understand that you want to promote your webinar at all times, everywhere, wherever you can. You want to promote it in person, you want to promote it to your friends or family, to your coworkers, to everywhere. Not to mention just like the Facebook groups or the Facebook, your personal Facebook page, whether it be your website, whether it be your YouTube channel, whether it be Instagram or Pinterest, or whether it be Twitter. The list goes on, Foursquare, whatever it may be. You're going to want to market yourself as much as possible all over the place as you can. And the best way that I have found to market yourself is by offering real value first, and then kind of like throwing in your offer as well. Next, you're going to want to host your webinar, and I strongly encourage you not to bullshit around on it. I mean, really put your heart into it, over-deliver on the content, on the value that you're offering in there, and really strive as hard as you can to really get the results that the people came to you for. Now, once you've given your webinar, then you're going to have to, this is where the selling part comes in. So once you've given the webinar and you've given the results, you've given all that valuable content that they came to you for, then you'll want to offer your product or service. Now, the beautiful thing about offering your product or service and selling it and getting people to actually buy it before you've created it is that once you've got people buying it already, this is going to highly motivate you to get this done ASAP. Now, once you've offered your product and you've got your buyers, this is where you actually create the product. And now put your all into it. Don't bullshit around. Now that you've actually got people, you know people want it, they've bought it, now deliver. And deliver as much as possible. Give them as much bang for their buck as you can. With delivering your content, delivering your training, your product, your service, or whatever it is, you're gonna have to obviously create it, you're gonna have to host it, and most importantly, you're gonna want to record it. And finally, you want to take all those recordings, package it all up nicely, jump over to Fiverr or something, get you some logos printed up, get you some little nice fancy packaging or covers or whatnot that you can. Just make it look nice and presentable, and you'll want to sell it over and over and over again. Thank you for watching. I'm not going to disappoint you again. I'm back for the long haul, and like I said, I wanted to change over from what I was doing. I want to actually give real practical, relatively instantly executable advice, tips, strategies, methods to get you rolling, to get you going, to get your business flowing, to hopefully inspire you. So now that you have an idea as to the path you're walking, or you have a path to pursue, you can start pursuing it. If you like what you got here, like, share, subscribe, comment. I'll see you in the next video, guys.